That was Blue Water by Poco off of their 1973 album Crazy Eyes. I've never heard of Poco before. Well, maybe I have. The name seems a little familiar, but I definitely have never listened to him before. It was okay, country rock. We're listening to that today because we have a song from the Byrds from 1973 up in competition today. Hi, my name is Bean, and you're watching Battle of the Band. We're on day 6 of the Byrds tournament today, and that is match 6 in round 1. If you're new here and you're wondering what a Byrds tournament is, let me fill you in. We took every single song that the Byrds released and we threw them into a single elimination style tournament. Now they're doing battle and head-to-head competition until one remains at the end, and that's the very best song that the Byrds released. We're still in the very beginning, so we've got a lot of songs left to eliminate. We're going to be starting off today with 100 Years From Now, which was released on Sweetheart of the Rodeo back in 1968. This is one of the most renowned Byrds albums, definitely very well known. There's a little blurb on Genius.com about it. It says that it's one of the 3 songs written by Graham Parsons that was recorded during the sessions for this album. It was originally sung by Parsons himself, but during post-production, founding members Roger McGuinn and Chris Hillman re-recorded the vocals on this song, as well as The Christian Life and You Don't Miss Your Water. The official reason is that the band were being threatened by legal action from Lee Hazelwood. Parsons was still under contract to his record label, but producer Gary Usher claimed that McGuinn and Hillman were afraid that Parsons' voice was present on too many tracks and therefore re-recorded the songs to balance the album in their favor. It's probably both of those. I've heard this album before and I really enjoyed it, but I can't really remember it. It was a long time ago. Its competition today is Sweet Mary, which is the second track off of their final album, titled Byrds. This was released in 1973, and Genius.com doesn't have any notes on this one at all. There aren't any comments from users or anything. Just looking at this album cover, this album seems like it's probably just kind of not as good as the other albums, is what I'm thinking. But we'll see. We'll listen to it and see how it is. I just don't feel like 70s Byrds is going to be as good as 60s Byrds, but I could be wrong. I've never listened to 70s Byrds. Both these songs are under 3 minutes, though, so let's go ahead and just get into it. It's going to be a quick day. Here's 100 Years From Now. That song had a really great groove thanks to the bass line, and then the guitars were kind of just doing what they wanted to do. They were keeping with the rhythm, but it was kind of like it felt like drum fills almost with the guitars. I really like that. The drums at the end were really cool too, and I like those country vocals. That was pretty good. Let's check out Sweet Mary.
Sweet Mary, I've got to believe it. Oh, I can't let you into my life. 'Cause I know it would end up in grieving. And the last thing I need is a wife. When I met you for pleasure. And the good times of running around. And you seem to be so understanding of the weight that's been dragging me down. Now the good times are coming between us. Oh, you help me unburden my load. And I've never felt more like a lover. But I'm running right off of the road. Sweet Mary, I've got to believe it. Oh, I can't let you into my life. 'Cause I know it would end up in grieving. And the last thing I need is a wife. Oh, it's nothing you said or invited. And it's nothing you did that was wrong. And our loving together was heaven. But I promised myself to be strong. Sweet Mary, I've got to believe it. Oh, I can't let you into my life. 'Cause I know it would end up grieving. And the last thing I need is a wife.
My initial assumption of this album is clearly not right at all. That was really good. 100 Years From Now is a really solid song too, though. This is kind of a tough matchup. I feel like there was a lot more heart in Sweet Mary. Just felt more like weathered, and it felt more real to me anyway. So I'm gonna go with Sweet Mary. 100, 100 Years From Now is a really cool song and all that. Great country music, but Sweet Mary just had like a different quality to it that I really enjoyed. That song has a chance to go far. Like this video if you like the video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Share with anyone you know who might be into this kind of content, and let me know down in the comments which of these two songs you would have chosen if it were you in the hot seat today. That's all the Byrds tournament action we've got going for the day, but please join me in just a little bit when we get down with our The Magnetic Fields Part 2 tournament action. Until then, I hope you all have a great night, fantastic afternoon, and a wonderful morning. Thanks for watching. Bye.